Hi, I'm David Goforth with Cooperative Extension Successful Gardener. Today I have with me Ellen Vandenberg. Ellen, it's good to have you with us today.
Thank
Ellen
you.
is a volunteer with us at the Piedmont Farmers Market, as well as a Master Gardener volunteer, and has done some different things. But today I have a really special assignment for you, Ellen.
Well, great. What is it?
I need you to take some of this fine Cabarrus County greenery to the North Pole. So
All right.
if you will, close your eyes and click your heels.
Ellen, I'm so glad you're here. It's so good to see you.
Mrs. Claus, what a surprise.
I'm so glad you're here. I have run completely out of ideas for decorating over the holidays, and I don't have hardly much time. So I've got a lot of greenery in the greenhouse. I pulled some out, and I just knew years ago, whenever you refused to get a Barbie doll for Christmas, you wanted those garden shears, remember?
Yes.
And I was sure you was the one that we could contact to call to help me. So please, I know you could just whip something up.
We can do that.
Oh, great.
This is a simple little centerpiece,
Oh,
or
that's
you can put it
beautiful.
at each place setting, one for you and one for Mr. Claus.
Cool.
And we're just going to take a small glass and put a rubber band around it.
Oh, wow.
And then we're just going to take some of this beautiful white pine and English ivy and put it in here and just trim it as you go around.
Wow.
And these are some other little fine evergreens that we'll just put in here. And then we're going to just use some rock salt.
Rock salt.
Rock salt. And it's going to fill up your glass and be the holder for your candle. And this is the
It
evergreen
really smells
scented
wonderful.
tea light. That would just
Wow.
and put it in here. And the good thing is the salt will not conduct heat. So it'll keep the glass cool around it. Here. And we'll just light this. And feel free to embellish this with gold ribbons, holly berries, whatever you like, okay?
That's beautiful.
And those are very simple. And if you prefer, you can use a wine glass, any type of tumbler. And another advantage to using things at different heights, it just gives a balance to your table. And this could go on a dining room table, a buffet, just wherever you'd like.
Like a
Okay?
centerpiece.
Yes, exactly. And the other thing we have lots of in North Carolina are pine cones. And these are from the white pine. And they're very cylindrical, as you can see. And then we have some of these that are from the loblolly pine.
Wow.
And these are just the natural color. And so we just put them in here, and we just put in some colorful napkins and just some little festive knickknacks.
Now, how do you get it to turn out so?
But it's just so simple. You just put them in there, stack them in. And we're going to make one up ourselves real quick.
Yes, I want to see this.
Okay. All right.
I don't think mine will turn out quite as well as
This
yours.
one's going to be special because
Okay.
it's for you, Mrs. Claus.
Oh.
All right. We're going to give it some
Oh,
lights.
great.
All right. So, let's plug this in, and we're going to line the basket just with the lights. And there's no right or wrong way.
Any size basket?
Any size basket is big or small, depending on what you have and the space you want to decorate.
What about multicolor lights?
Oh, they would be gorgeous. All I have today, Mrs. Claus, are some white lights.
Oh,
But
that's
we're just
okay.
going to put all these in here.
Beggars can't be choosers. You're decorating the North Pole for me.
Oh, but you have so many places, so we can use white lights, colored lights, blinking lights, you name it. And here's some more.
Now, what about the insects that are in these? I heard that you could bake these for a little while to get the insects out.
I did. I dried them out at very low heat, and I, knock on wood, I've not seen any kind of insects.
How long do you bake them?
Just for maybe 45 minutes at maybe 200 degrees. You might even want to go lower than that.
Oh, these long ones really
Yeah.
look good in there.
And you can spray them. These are sprayed like the gold, and then there's a lot of spray paints now with coffee names like Cafe Mocha and one thing and another. So
Spray
it's
them
quite
after you bake them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
So we're just going to fill this basket up, and again, there's no right or wrong. And then these are the seed pods from the crepe myrtle trees.
Oh.
And this is their natural color, so depending on your color scheme, you can put them in like the natural color, or as you see here, we spray painted these with a little red and gold paint to make them stand out. So it's just whatever works for you. And again, we're going to put lots of white pine in because it's such a beautiful green color and it's so nicely scented. And so that's really going to make things stand out.
And you can see the lights through the basket, so depending on how wide the, what would you call that? How wide the space is between
how
there.
the basket's woven. So there's just many different types of things you can do. So if this is in a room where there's not a lot of light, say in a corner or on a little table, it's just going to glow. Okay.
Wow.
And
That's so simple.
And then
I've
we're
never
just-
thought of that in the 300 years I've been doing this decorating.
And then we're just going to add a bow, and it can be your choice of colors to go in with your color scheme, and you can feel free to put it on top.
Will you promise not to tell Chris that you decorated this year?
Oh no, nowhere is there going to be any indication that this wasn't done by you and your elves.
He's been complaining the past couple years, I gotta say.
Oh, he's just
And thank you so
getting
much
a few
for,
years older now.
thank you for bringing me some of these long pine cones and stuff
Oh,
from
you're
North Carolina.
beautiful. You're welcome.
We
Okay.
have some greenery in the greenhouse, but just we don't have everything from all 50 states and from around the world.
Okay.
But we're working on it.
And there's one other thing.
Oh,
These are magnolia leaves.
That's beautiful.
Okay. And they're evergreen trees here, and they're glossy. But the other thing, and we should have got, this is for next year, but we're going to soak them in some glycerin. Just like you put them in a vase and soak them in glycerin, and after 4 to 6 weeks, the leaves are going to take on a coppery tint, a bronze
Wow.
color. And that glycerin will harden them and preserve them, and they'll last forever. And you can use them for wreaths or
Wow.
centerpieces or whatever.
And the leaves won't fall off.
No, the leaves will
Do
be
you
there
mix
forever.
it with water, or you just
No,
put
you just put glycerin a couple inches in, just so the stems, and you cut the stems at an angle, and just put them in there. So there's just a couple inches of glycerin.
Now, where do you get?
You
It
can
says
buy.
skin protectorant. So where do
You can buy this at a drugstore, a Walmart store, a Kmart store, just about anywhere. And I know you can find it in craft and hobby shops also.
We have several of those here at the North Pole. This is great.
Yeah, and this is good for your hands too.
Oh, that's what I
Yes.
need.
All right. All right. Now, Mrs. Claus, is there anything else we can do for you today?
This is beautiful. So you've got my dining room table taken care of. You've got the little end tables. Let's see, you know anything about decorating doors?
Yes. How about a wreath?
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Wonderful. Okay.
Now, I've had several kind of wreaths, but mine are kind of, oh, this is
Okay.
unique. Mine are worn.
Okay. Now, this is something really handy you can buy anywhere, and they come in different sizes. And this, with this plastic tray, you can fill it with water. So if you put in
Where do you
greenery,
get the tray?
it comes with the wreaths.
Oh, wow.
And those dollar stores, do you have those at the North Pole?
Yes, down.
They are awesome. So you can use this and keep living stuff in here. And I also can put in like flowers, whether it be a carnation or
Wow.
just whatever you would like to do. So that would be a wet one, and you would keep it in the tree. And this one you could keep dry, and we can make that to go on your door. And
Wow.
here, we're just gonna start with this one. And we're gonna do some of the same things we did before. Just put in some white pine.
Now, we don't put the tray on the door. Well, how are we going to keep the greenery alive? You said you put water in
Well,
it. How
this-
long will it stay up? Oh, well, I have to take it down and soak it maybe every so often?
Well, I tell you what, this one we're gonna put, it's gonna sit on a flat surface. It's not gonna go on your door, okay?
Okay, well, that's
But
a
you
different
can,
kind of
I'm
seat.
gonna show you this one,
Be
and then
great.
you can, we'll make one for the door a little later.
This would be great. I'll fix up the elves' dining room table.
Oh, they'll love it. Now, how many elves do you have this season?
432 to be exact. We have several that are on the way, you know,
Oh, wow.
the motherhood way.
Well, that's a wonderful thing. Okay, and this is just a seed pod from the magnolia tree.
Oh,
Yeah, and those make beautiful decorations.
Now, will it keep forever? Do you put it in the glycerin?
If you put it in the glycerin, yeah.
Well, what about this? I wonder if we put this in the glycerin. Will it
I have
last
never
forever?
tried that with the white pine, but it may because it has that resin already in it.
Wow.
And this is also a good greenery. It's called running cedar,
Yes.
and it grows out in the forest in shaded areas.
Not at the North Pole, but forest.
Down here, it loves the southeast United States. So it's just going to stick in there. And again, if you want to twist all these on the wires of the floral picks, feel free to, but this is just a little shortcut. And for a lot of these things, they're going to just be seasonal for one season. But if you preserve this in the magnolia and the glycerin, that would be forever.
We have a lot of people that are afraid of insects. Do you have any shortcut recommendations that those who are afraid of picking this out of the woods? And now we know we can bake the pine cones, but what about this other greenery? They need to shake it and
Yeah, but for the most part, you're not going to see insects in them this time of year. You know, it's cold, and insects are going to go find a warm place for the winter, or they have completed their lifespan.
well, up at North Pole we don't have that problem, so I'm not sure how it goes down here in the South.
There.
I am from the southern North Pole, I want you to know.
Oh, wonderful.
Can you tell from my accent?
Yes, I can. Yeah, that wonderful southern drawl.
Thank you.
Okay, and
It's already looking good.
our glue gun's heating up, so we would just glue in our pine cones. Okay,
Elves have several of those.
wonderful. And these are some blossoms or seed pods from the sedum. It's a plant that grows down here. It's almost like a succulent type leaf texture. And so then they bloom in the fall, late summer and the fall, and then those are the seed pods left. And again, spray paint is just one of my best friends, so depending on what kind of mood I'm in, these may take on the color of a red, green, orange.
I'll make sure
Gold.
Chris puts a couple extra cans in your stocking this year.
All right.
This looks like weeds that you would just cut off and do nothing with, throw them in the trash, rubbish, and here you are using them in a
This is just
decoration.
all from our garden, you know, and our garden includes the woods out back, so you know how, well, you don't have the woods up there, do you?
No, I really want you to help me work on ice sculptures when you get finished.
All right. Chainsaws and all?
Yes. And I've done some great decorating with snowballs.
Oh man, do you know how to make an igloo?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I
What do
want
you
to come
think half the
learn.
elves live in? I tell you. It's a lot less expensive than shipping the wood up from North Carolina.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
That running cedar is really unique.
It's just a beautiful, lacy texture almost, and it's very easy. And again, as you keep this ring watered, it'll hold the moisture in that foam, and it'll just stay green.
Well, it's a shame I can't hang that on the door, but
And then we're going to put a candle in the center.
oh, that's beautiful. Never mind, I'm not going to hang it on the door. We'll put it in the middle of the table.
Okay, just put it here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And we need to get a little more greenery stuck in here to complete it.
I have some red berries out there in the greenhouse that's already
Oh, they
red
would
and I
be
hadn't
beautiful.
sprayed. I'll be glad to
Yeah.
bring some of those in.
Absolutely. So, you know, there's no right or wrong way. Just let your imagination run free. And you can create just a beautiful, beautiful living wreath. And the elves are, I guarantee you the elves will love it.
I'm sure they will. They don't get to see greenery much. They don't get to have time to go to the greenhouse.
Yeah. Well, they'll love these loblolly pine cones. No, excuse me, the white pine cones, because look, the resin turns
Aw.
white, so it looks like they're flecked with snowflakes
Yes,
here.
they do.
And that's real pretty if you just spray paint it with a clear polyurethane, and it'll give it a little more shine and glow, and it'll reflect light much better then.
And these grow in North Carolina.
Oh, that's everywhere.
In your backyard?
In my backyard.
Wow.
So you just need to come down for a long visit.
I do. I'm going to have to load up on y'all's greenery and pine cones.
yeah. I'm sure we could increase the size of your greenhouse up there too.
We do need to put on an extra addition. I see this right now, North Carolina. Chris, if you're listening, we are adding on to the greenhouse.
Next year's project. All right, so there we go. And what do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
Wonderful.
I still think I could hang it on the door if I just water it, take it off without the candle.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay,
That would be beautiful.
great. So anyway, well, there's as much time as you have, we can go on and on and on. So why don't you plan to come back, stay for the week?
Oh, that would be great. I just
Okay.
love these ideas. I should give you some extra gardening supplies this year.
Thank you, Mrs. Claus.
Thank you.
All right. And this is a great tip to bring the scent of the outdoors in, especially with the evergreens like the pine and the cedars. Just beat them up, just bruise them if you will.
Beat 'em
or
up.
twist them, and it will release the scent. Okay? Yeah. So you can just beat Chris, beat an elf. Just
This is
twist it.
cool.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to knock
But it
the
will
needles out?
release. Oh, that's fun. They have lots of needles. Yeah.
That smells
Yeah.
good. This
And you
is
can
great.
do that like every week or so.
This is a
to
great
different
stress.
brand.
Every week or so? This is
Yeah.
a great stress reliever.
Yeah. And you don't have to beat them all up at once, just
well.
one or two.